Hi, Weather Joey here with your bottom of the South Island weather recap for Sunday, May 16th, 2021. Halfway through May already. It still is very dry here in the spring of 2021. Will we get some rain this week? You'll have to stay watching to find out. But before we get started, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank and acknowledge the first peoples of this land, the First Nations, from North Saanich out to Sooke and beyond. It's beautiful land. I'd like to thank and acknowledge them for allowing us to live, work, and play on their beautiful traditional territories. Thank you so much. So a recap of last week for you folks in the future. It went pretty much as planned. However, we thought temperatures would be more seasonal last week. They were a little notch higher, and we got into some summer weather. In fact, we're at the end of a 4-day stretch of summer weather, our second stretch this spring, so that's pretty exciting. Altogether, we've had about 10 or 11 summer days so far this spring. So that's been quite nice. Now, what we saw last week, let's see, it's been a while since a forecast update. But last Monday and Tuesday, quite nice and sunny, a ridge built in. That held nicely. Seasonable temperatures there, maybe a little bit warmer, but not quite summery temperatures. Held for a bit, then we had a week, like we talked about, a little weak front managed to push through on Wednesday. Overnight and into Wednesday, a little bit of cloud. Most of the south coast saw a shower here and there, but nothing significant, nothing to bring up the precipitation totals. In behind that, another ridge built in for Thursday last week. So Thursday, built in behind, cleared things out quickly enough, and temperatures rose enough on Thursday to top 20 degrees in most of the inner south coast. So that qualified us for a summer day. And that run kept on going for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and today, Sunday. So 4 summer days in a row. Now, I wanted to mention that this high pressure, kind of a spring-like high pressure. So it was more down here with enough sort of offshore to allow fairly strong northwest winds across the North Vancouver Island down the coast, not so much on South Vancouver Island, but these winds brought in a fair amount of marine moisture, so we saw lots of fog for the west coast, and some of that would get pushed down in the afternoons down the Juan de Fuca and stick around in the mornings the next day, taking a while to burn off, but lots of fog and cool temperatures on the west coast, so definitely not summer over there. But on the inner south coast, a nice balmy 20 degrees, 20 plus degrees. So that has continued right through till today, Sunday. Now, we're in for a change and the end of our summer weather. So that was day 4 summer weather. Remnants of that high pressure. We've got a new system up here coming into the Gulf of Alaska, and this is going to be the main weather player for this week. So think about this. Much cooler temperatures out there, folks. We've got a front coming in. That's going to cross Monday. The front from this low out here, fairly weak. That's going to cross Monday later in the day. Well, fairly throughout most of the day, probably afternoon onwards. Scattered showers across the coast. Not a ton of rain again. Some places will see a little bit more. In behind that, though, overnight and into Tuesday morning, we're seeing quite a push of cool marine wind down the Juan de Fuca and across the south coast. So that's going to be probably the most recognizable. Fairly windy, so batten down the hatches. And as the week progresses, this low is going to come and sit around here for Tuesday, Wednesday. Mix of sun and cloud. Much cooler temperatures, scattered showers off and on, really hard to predict, but typical spring weather. Now, as we get into later this week, that low will have spent its time and it will be moving on. And we get new ridging building in for Thursday. Now, it's going to take a while to clear out Thursday. Temperatures will slowly be rising, a little bit more sun. But as we get into Friday, it looks like more sun into Friday and Saturday, and temperatures hopefully rising back up to that summer level, that 20 degrees plus for Friday and Saturday. Past that, a little too early to tell, but all in all, not a lot of rain. We need more rain. The models keep on calling for rain and then backing off, and we're just not getting that rain. So let me do my little rain dance. That's my rain dance with see if that works. Anyway, out to you folks in the future. Hope that helps out. Helps you understand a little bit about us. And to all my friends out there now, and I hope that's my little bit can help out. And as always, may the forecast be with you.